Welcome back students to our maths class of class 7th. Yesterday we have seen question number 2 and question number 3. It was a decimal number divided by 10 and decimal number divided by 100. Now today we are going to see a decimal number divided by 1000. Question number 4 is all about that. So let us see the first sum. What is the first sum? 7.9 divided by 1000. Okay, as I have told you that we can solve it orally also. We can see the decimal point where we can give the decimal point. It is 7.9 divided by 1000. Again, I will recall that knowledge. Again, we will take that into action, that when division is there, we shift the decimal point towards left hand side. How many places? As many places the zeros are there. Okay, so orally first we will try to find out the answer, and then we will try to find out the answer by working out the question. So 1 2 3 zeros, so it will move towards left hand side. Division is there, 3 places. One decimal point is shifted here, 2 places, so 1 0 would be given. Third place, so 1 0 would be given, and decimal point would be somewhere here. So the answer should be 0.0079. This should be our answer, 0.0079. Let us find out. Okay, I will about this. This was just for orally calculating. Now 7.9 divided by 1000. So this equals to 7.9. It can be written as upon 10, 79 upon 10 divided by 1000. Again, keep this equals to 79 upon 10, flip 1 upon 1000 and change multiplication. Numerator multiplied by numerator, denominator multiplied by denominator. So this equals to 79 upon 10 into 1000 would be 10,000. Now just we have to convert this fraction into a decimal number. For this 0, 9. For this 0, 7. For this 0, no number, so again a 0. For this 0, no number, so a 0. 1 comes, decimal point, and a 0. No number is there. So 0.0079, 0.0079. The question is solved. Let us move forward towards next questions. Okay, 26.3 divided by, okay, second sum we will do. Try to do as many sums as possible for this exercise. So 26.3 divided by 1000. So should we write the answer orally? Let us see. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. So the answer should be 0.0263. Okay, 0.0263. Or we can again do it easily. Here we have 1 2 3 digits. Here we have 3. So decimal point will shift this side. One more 0 we have to give. One more 0 we have to give. Okay. So let us see. 263 upon 10 divided by 1000. So this equals to 263 upon 10 multiplied by 1 upon 1000. So this equals to 263 upon 10,000. So this equals to, for this 0, 3, for this 0, 6, for this 0, 2, for this 0, no number, so 0, 1 comes, decimal point, 0.0263, and the answer is there. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sums are there. 2 we have already solved. One more we will solve, then take the 2 sums for the homework. Anyone we can solve it, and then 2 sums will be given for the homework. Okay, 5th sum we will solve. Interesting sum. 0.5 divided by 1000. 3 places the decimal point will shift. 1, 2, 3. So here 0, 0, 0. This equals to 0 .1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more 0, 5. Or 1 0 will not be there. Okay. 0.005. This would be the answer. So let us solve it in our regular way. 5 upon 10 divided by 1000. So this equals to 5 upon 10 multiplied by 1 upon 1000. This equals to 5 upon 10 multiplied, 5 upon 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 upon 10 into 1000. So this equals to, for this 0 we have written 5, no number, and 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 comes decimal point, so 0.0005, and the answer is done. So this is how only practice is needed. Once you get the concept, no need to solve it orally. Even if in the fill in the blanks you have this kind of sum, you can solve it on your rough work and then you can write the answer if you are not able to solve it orally, or otherwise this is the most easiest way to solve the sum. Decimal number divided by any number. Soon we are going to reach that question now. Question number 5 is of the same kind, that a decimal number is divided by any other decimal number. Same, the rules are same, only how to convert that decimal number into a fraction, that is only important. Once it is done, then rest all is very easy. Okay, question number 5. Again it is fine. Now either a whole number is divided by a decimal number, or a decimal number is divided by a decimal number. So the first question is a whole number divided by decimal number. So 7 divided by 3.5. Now this is the whole number, so no need to change it, so it would be as it is. Division sign would be as it is. 3.5 is a decimal number, so this is to be converted into a fraction. After decimal point, one place, so in the denominator 1 0 and 35. Done. Again keep, flip, change. So we will keep 7, we will flip 35 upon 10, so it would be 10 upon 35, and we will change the sign into multiplication. So 7 ones are 7, 7 fives are 35, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, so the answer is 2. Or 7 into 10, 70 divided by 35, the answer would be 2, and done. Okay, so easy sums, only this part and this part. You should remember how we have to keep, what we have to keep, what we have to flip, and what we have to change. Next sum. One more we will do, second sum. Okay. 36 divided by 0.2. Again we'll start. So this equals to 36 divided by 2 upon 10. This equals to 36 multiplied by 10 upon 2. Now 36 and 2 we have common factors. So 2 ones are 2, 2 18s are 36. So this equals to 18 multiplied by 10. So the answer would be 180. And done. Very easy sums. Okay, we'll solve the third sum also. First is done, second is done, now the third sum. 3.25 divided by 0.5. Now both are decimal numbers. Both the numbers are decimal numbers. So make this as a fraction, write down this also as a fraction. Then two fraction numbers are divided. Let us see how it is to be done. Now here after decimal point 2 places, so denominator will have 100 here. Remember here 2 places, so denominator is 100. here only one place, and denominator would be 10 and the number would be as it is, 325 divided upon 100. Division sign as it is because we have not reached that step. Then 5 upon 10. First number we have to keep 325 upon 100. We have to flip this 10 upon 5. Flip means reciprocate, and division will be converted into multiplication. Now here we have to, how we have to do? See here, 1 0 cut, 1 0 cut. Keep 10 as it is because denominator 10, again this number can be converted into a decimal number very easily. Now this can be divided by 5 because the unit place number is 5. You have learned the division rules in 5th standard and 6th standards. So 5 ones are 5, 5 6s are 30, 2 is the remainder 25, 5 5s are 25. So we get the answer as 65 upon 10. Now just we have to convert this number into a decimal number. So this will be 6.5. This would be 6.5. Just imagine if you have to do this sum in our conventional way, 3.25 divided by 0.5. Now you decide whether you want to go this way or you want to go this way. It is up to you. So let's move further. I think in the 5th standard you have done the sums of this kind. Okay, now 4th sum is easy one. You can take it for the homework. Let us try the 5th sum. Okay, the 5th sum, 0.5 divided by 0.25. Very quickly, we'll start. 5 upon 10 divided by 25 upon 100. I don't think that again you need to be explained why 5 upon 10, why 25 upon 100. Many times we have cleared it. So 5 upon 10, again here no explanation is needed. Directly I am going to write change and flip. Now 1 0 cut, 1 0 cut, 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 ones are 5 and 5 2s are 10. The division can be done in this numerator and denominator, or cross in the cross part. You cannot do the division in this way or in this way. Many students have confusion in this. I have seen for so many years. So only we have left with here only 1 is there, here 1 is there, here 1 is there. So 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2. 1 multiplied by 1 will be 1. So the answer is 2. Finished. The sum is done. Let us move forward. Sixth sum. Okay, sixth sum we will do. 7.75 divided by 0.25. 7.75 divided by 0.25. Again here after decimal place two numbers, so both the denominators would be 100. 775 upon 100 divided by 25 upon 100. So this equals to 775 upon 100 multiplied by 100 upon 25. 100 ones are 100, 100 ones are 100. This way also you can do, or again you can solve it in another way. See here, directly we can solve it in with the 5 with 5 also we can do, but with 25 also we can do. 25 ones are 25, 25 3s are 75, 76, 77, 2 is the remainder, so 2 here, 25 ones are 25, so the answer is 31. Done. So So 25 multiplied by 31, the answer would be 775. Okay, let us solve one more sum, then we will move towards the last sum of this exercise. 7th, 8th and 9th sum is there. So anyone we can solve. Okay, 8th sum we will solve and rest all will be for the homework. .8 divided by 1.4. 37.8 divided by 1.4. Okay. 378 upon 10 divided by 14 upon 10. So this equals to 378 upon 10 multiplied by 10 upon 14. This 2 will be cancelled. Then we can by 7. Here also we can divide by 7. Here also we can divide by 7. Let us check whether we can divide 378 by 7. 7 5s are 35. So here would be 5. 2 is the remainder. Okay, we can do it by 7. 7 5s are 35. 36, 37, 28, 7 4s are 28, 7 2s are 14. So we have 54 upon 2. Now this 54 upon 2 can be divided. Or 54 divided by 2, it would be half of 54. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. So the answer is 27. And done. Okay, this is the last sum of our exercise and this is the last sum of this unit 2. So we will solve this also. It is a word problem. Let us read the word problem. A vehicle covers a distance of 43.2 kilometers in 2.4 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 1 liter of petrol? Now here, this is called as unitary method. Actually, only decimal numbers are given. Rest all the word problem is same. So please get this point that when price of one quantity is given, when we have a price of one quantity and we have to find out many, at that time we multiply it, and when the cost or price of many things are given and we have to find one, then we use division. So this is called as unitary method. Let us move forward. First write down the information given in our sum. A vehicle covers a distance of 43.2 kilometers. Okay, so distance covered in 43.2 liters of petrol is, sorry, not liters, distance covered is 43.2 kilometers in 2.4 liters of petrol. So many is given, 2.4 is a many quantity. We have to find one quantity, 1 liter. So here we have to divide. So therefore distance covered in 1 liter petrol equals to, distance covered in 1 liter petrol equals to 43.2 divided by 2.4. What we have done? 43.2 divided by 2.4. So let's start solving. Easy now. The same way, only this much is the written part, rest all is same. So I will solve here. 432 upon 10 divided by 24 upon 10. I will rub out the top part. So this equals to 432 upon 10 multiplied by 10 upon 24. 10 and 10 will get cancelled. Whether this number is divisible by 6, let us see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, this number is divisible by 6 because this number is divisible by 2 and 3 also. So we are dividing by 6. 6 4s are 24. You can divide directly 432 by 24 also, no problem. So 6 4s are 24 and then 6 7s are 42. 1 is the remainder. 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12. So the answer equals to 72 upon 4. Here the places come, places less, so I am solving it here. Now with the help of 4 also we can solve. Let us see whether we can solve with the help of 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 1s are 4. 5 6 7. 3 is the remainder. 4 8s are 32. So this equals to 18 kilometers. So done. We got our answer that in 1 liter, if a vehicle covers a distance of 43.2 kilometers in 2.4 liters of petrol, then in 1 liter it will cover 18 kilometers, and this is done. So from the next video we will start with our third unit. So all the best to you. Start completing your books fast. Thank you.